Hello LensVid fans and welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at a line of professional batteries and accessories from YINCHEM. A few months ago we received several products from the Chinese manufacturer Rolux under their new brand name YINCHEM. The company has been on the market since 2002 and specializes in batteries and other power-related products. While YINCHEM is not as well known as some of the other brands of professional batteries that we have tested here in the past, such as Swit, Bebob, and Hawkwoods, they do have a very wide selection of products and a few interesting innovations, some of which we're going to review today. Let's start by going over all of the products that we received and their features, as there are quite a few of them. High power, high capacity, 230 watt-hour V-mount battery. We received two of these high power behemoths, each one weighing almost 1.5 kilos. They have a 230 watt-hour capacity, so remember that if you're planning to travel, because you won't be able to take these on any flights. They have a large screen with lots of info plus a single D-tap on the top. They can output up to 80 watts with a current of 5.5 amps and 14 volts, and are designed to work with high power lights and other power-hungry V-mount supported devices. On the other end of the V-mount spectrum, we have this tiny but sexy looking carbon fiber encased model. This is a flight safe 99 watt-hour battery which weighs just over half a kilo with 14.4 volts and a tiny screen which you can turn on to see the battery status and output using a small button on the side. It also features dual USB-A connectors on top and dual D-taps, one on each side, ideal for smaller lights, cameras, monitors, and other accessories. This high-speed dual V-mount charger can charge two V-mount batteries at the same time and can also power a compatible professional camera or light using its DC-out 4-pin connector. This large Sony L-mount style battery is ideal for powering accessories such as monitors and small lights, but it has a couple of tricks up its sleeve that make it a little more interesting. First of all, it has a battery status check button on the top. Next, it has a micro USB port on one side which can be used to charge the battery overnight, so you don't need to take a charger with you unless you need to quickly charge the battery. Finally, it has a USB-A 5V 2.1 amp port for powering USB accessories. And this is ideal for some of the new wireless HDMI units, like the Hollyland Mars 300 Pro unit that we recently reviewed. Safe D-tap power cable. This is a small cable about 50 centimeters in length, and it is perfect for powering a monitor from D-tap. What's interesting about this version is that YINCHEM added a patented technology D-tap that eliminates the risk of connecting the cable backwards and damaging your gear. We've had a chance to try these products out over the past few months. We've been using the 230 watt-hour batteries on our Nanlite 4s at 300 and this VictorSoft round 24-inch LED light. Both of these are high-powered lights that require double V-mount batteries. The YINCHEM 230 watt-hour batteries were able to power the 4s at 300 for a little over 1.5 hours at full power, which is quite impressive considering how powerful this light is. The LS VictorSoft LED is a little less demanding, and we were able to power it for 2.5 hours at full power with these batteries. Recharging the 230 watt-hour units with this charger took about 5 hours for both batteries at the same time. This charger has a fan for cooling, and it does make a little bit of noise during operation, although not all the time, so this is something to keep in mind. Moving on to the smaller 99 watt-hour carbon fiber V-mount battery, this thing turned out very useful in powering some of our other accessories like smaller lights and monitors, either directly or using this safe D-tap cable. Battery life really depends on the specific gear that you have connected, but with 7-inch monitors we typically get over 3 hours of runtime. The dual USB ports are also very useful, for example if you want to power both components of the Tilted Nucleus Nano Follow Focus. You just have to make sure that you rig them close enough to the battery. Charging this 99 watt-hour battery with the YINCHEM charger was much quicker, but we did notice that this battery drained on its own more than the larger batteries, which only lost about 4% after a week or two, compared to almost 10% with this battery. The YINCHEM L-mount battery seemed to work very well in our tests. We used it both on monitors and some small lights, like this trusty Manfrotto Lycos, which held up for 92 minutes on this battery. Charging it through the micro USB port took a long time, over 7 hours in our tests. So this is certainly an overnight type of solution. Use a dedicated fast L-mount charger if you want fast charge times. Rolux or YINCHEM might not be as familiar as some of the other brand names in the industry that we have tested before, but they certainly have an impressive line of products with some interesting innovations, and from what we have seen so far, they do the job. So far, there are no real negatives to speak of when it comes to these products, maybe aside from the somewhat quick self-discharge of the 99 watt-hour battery. It would have been fantastic if YINCHEM included the fast USB-C PD to charge some of their batteries, but from what we understand, this design is limited by some patent issues. Batteries are not just about power, charging, and features. They're also about reliability and long-term usage. So far, we've had these batteries for less than 4 months, so it is way too early to comment on their longevity. But we are planning to keep on using them and see how well they operate on a long-term basis. As for pricing, YINCHEM might not be the least expensive brand on the market, but it is relatively affordable with the following prices. So that was our review of the new line of YINCHEM batteries and accessories. Check out the full review on our website at lensvid.com. Subscribe to the channel, come back for new videos. We'll see you in the next one. Something, something, or something. You know the thing. Carbon fiber is the new black. Sexy battery, sexy battery.